Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I know normally we talk about injuries and incidents during these meetings. Thankfully, we haven't had any real notable ones since our last Foreman meeting, which is a good thing. No lessons learned if no lessons were taught. So instead, I'm going to talk about toolbox talks. We haven't really updated them in a while, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that there's probably 150 or so toolbox talks on there. Make sure that you ask your crews as well if you think there's any different toolbox talks that we don't already have that we could write or update. Please let us know. We're all ears. We definitely need to update that. So on that topic as well, toolbox talks are supposed to be done every week on Monday. If you don't know how to access them, they're on your Bluebeam under the safety folder. And it should be the top one. Number one is toolbox talks. You select one, print it out, print out the sign-in sheet, review it with your crew, and then take a picture of it or scan it and put it back on the completed page under the safety folder on your Bluebeam job. If you have any trouble with that, you can contact myself, Mike, or Dock Control. We can guide you through it. We require it weekly. So do most of the GCs. Sometimes the GCs will send out emails suggesting what toolbox talks to do for that week, and you can use those ones you don't have to do another one of ours with it. So that being said, if there is a topic that you don't have or you don't see that you're going to be using or you're going to be doing that week for work, you can always just Google some sort of information that revolves around that type of work and print it out and use that, and print out a blank sign-in sheet. That works as well. Try to make the toolbox talks that you use reflect the type of work you're going to be doing that week. That's why we suggest you do them on Mondays, and pick something that's relative to the work you're going to be doing or relative to an injury or incident that may have happened recently. Also on Bluebeam, a lot of people have been having trouble finding the JHAs and using them. If the GC requires a JHA from you, and if you need help, we can help you with them. We do that frequently, but there's also probably about 20 different templates on every Bluebeam job under the safety folder. Ones for lockouts, confined space, everything that you could really come up with and need. They're on Word documents, so you click on it, open it up. Most of them are fill in the blank. So if you're doing a lockout, everything's in there that would be generally used for a lockout, and you would fill in the blanks, fill in the specific information, the breaker numbers, ID numbers, what have you, and the tasks you're going to be doing. So you would upload that to a PDF and then send it back off to the general contractors. If you need help with that as well, call myself, Mike, Dock Control. They can help you out, guide you through it. That's really all I have this month. I'm going to pass it back over to Mike. Thank you.
You wanted to speak on a few things, so I will share my screen and go ahead.
Thanks, Mike. It sounds like you might be having a little bit of little connectivity issue there. I'm not sure. Oh, yep, I can see it now. So I wanted to kind of bring this up because I was on a job site a couple of weeks ago, and I saw these products being used for lockout tagout, and I thought they were a great idea. They're not a new product, but they solve a lot of problems. It's a master lock adjustable cable lockout device, and I don't know if you can scroll through those, Mike, but yeah, there you go. So the cable just passes through the breaker lock where a lock would typically fit. A lot of times we have trouble with this when you have a lot of breakers in a row. You can't really get the little brass locks to fit in there, and it takes like 100 brass locks if you have to lock a lot of breakers out. So it'd be kind of tough to do. There's another great picture here too. If you get a whole panel that you have livened up, but none of the branch needs to be locked up, you can just put the cable around the whole thing. And it has, if you take the next picture, Mike, there, it's gangable locking too. So you can have a number of people go in there and lock out to the thing. So again, not a new product, but a really good way to kind of selectively lock out things or completely lock out things. The product's only about $20. You can buy it at a variety of different lengths, and you can go back to Mike or Jason, and they can kind of help you with these things. So just wanted to make you guys aware of it. If you're already using these things, great. And if you're not, and you want to know more about them, just reach out to Mike and Jason, and they can help you out. That's all I got, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Sean. Yeah, these are great alternatives. We've seen them used quite a bit when we have multiple breakers that need to be locked out within a panel. It's a great source, so you don't have to put 20 locks on each, or a lock on each breaker. You can just snake that thing through and then just put one lock on it. It has a do not operate tag on it already. You just fill out all the information and it's already all right there for you. If you do need some of these, reach out to Jason or myself. They come in like 3, 6, 9, and 12-foot lengths, I think. So there's quite a variety of lengths that we can get for this. And if you do need them, we'll get them ordered for you so that you can lock out your panels in the correct manner. So that is really all I have for this week. So thank you everyone for joining, and we will reconvene in next month. Thank you.